Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do the review of Python basics, and if we would have time left, then we would also do the quiz. So let's get started. So this is the review of everything we have learned so far. So what is this Python introduction? Python is a general purpose programming language known for its simplicity and ease of use, and it is being used in many of the computer science field, and such as some of the names of these fields are data science, machine learning, automation, and everything. So here is the intro to variables, that how we assign values to variable, what is the naming convention of variable, and what type of values can we assign to a variable. And there are comments that we use comments to leave notes in our code, and we have multi-line strings that we used to store a note or a comment in our paragraph spanning over our multiple lines. And we also have print function, which is used to print output. And we have common data types such as integer, float, string, boolean, set, dictionary, tuple, range, list, and none. And we have immutable and mutable data types. So immutable data types are those types which cannot be changed after declaration, although we can point their variables and something new which is called reassignment. They include integer, float, complex, boolean, string, tuple, range, and none. Mutable data types, they can be changed even after their declaration. You can add, remove, update their items. They include collection types such as list, set, and dictionary. Okay, we can use the type function to know the type of variable. Each instance checks if a variable matches a specific data type. And what are strings? So strings are mutable, and they are written within single quotes or double quotes. And we use indexing to select a specific character in our string, and index starts from 0. And -1 means we are pointing at the last index. Escape character, escaping strings, if we want to show or store a port in our string, so we use a backslash with it, so the interpreter does not confuse it with the closing or opening quotes of the string. String concatenation, we use plus operator to append one string to the end of the other. And we can also use concatenation by augmented assignment operator. F strings are short for formatted string literals. It allows to handle interpolation, which is putting variable's value by using the variable name in our string. String slashing means that we can extract a portion from the string. Okay, we can use length function to know the length of the string. Enumerator checks whether a specific substring is found in our string, and it returns a boolean value. Same for str upper, which makes which returns a new string that in which all of the letters are uppercase, and in this one it makes all the letter lowercase, but it returns a new string. Strip function removes specific leading and trailing characters. Replaces a substring if found with a new, like if we want to replace hello in greeting string with hi, it will replace it. Split split function will split a string into elements of a list using a specific separator, like we are using a dash. So whenever the dash occurs, it will make the preceding substring an element of a list. So we have joined so it takes a list as an argument and uses a separator to join all of the elements and return a string. And these are name explain, and they have explanatory name. I'm not going to discuss this. And we also did find a method in the last find and count. We talked about these in the last video. Capitalize does the same thing as upper method, but it makes the first character of every word capitalized. All of the other characters remain lowercase. Is upper and is lower. Check whether a string has all the letters in upper or lowercase and returns a boolean value accordingly. Title, so it capitalize only makes the first character of the first letter capitalized. All of the other things remain the same. So title returns a new string and makes every first letter of each character capitalized. So make trans, let's just skip this. Basic math, we have done this. F functions, okay. This is too long. I'm just going to skip this. Okay, we have completed our Python basics review. So here is the last quiz. Let's jump into it and let's just finish our Python basics topic. Okay, in order to pass this quiz, we have to answer at least 18 out of 20 questions correctly. So which of the following function is used to check if a variable matches a specific data type? It is instance function. Which of the following is not a form of string concatenation? Okay, this is a form of string concatenation. This is also a form of string concatenation. Yes, this is also. So this is not a form of string concatenation. Which of the following functions is used to return the number of characters in the string? So length function returns the length of the string. What will result be in this example? So developer is Naomi. Result is developer dot ends with n. So it does not end with a capital N, so it will return false. What happens when you add a float and an integer?
The time is 1:00 p.m.
So the result will be float. Which of the following is the correct way to define a function? So we write def the name of the function and parameter list, then the body of the function. So what will be printed to the console? So we have a function grid and it says pass. It will say no, because there is nothing, no data type, nothing. Pass is just used to debug our program. Which of the following statements is false when naming variables? So this is false, this is true, this is true, and yes, this is true. So this is false. Which of the following is not a supported data type in Python? So yes, we don't have generic in Python. Which of the following will return a new string with all the characters converted to uppercase? Return a new string with all the characters converted to uppercase. So to upper. So this does not, this is not. I think this one. Each of the following function is used to get input from a user. So we use input function. It will be the result of following code. So we have a string message. We are slicing it from index 0 till index 6, but index 6 is not included. So 1 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we will get just Python. Okay, what does the split method do? Okay, splits a string into a list of substrings. Okay, what will be following? What will the so we have a list and we have 3 elements in it, and we are using the join method to join all the elements of the list. So what we will get? We will get example space dash space name. So yeah, this one is it. This is a string. Which of the following function is used to create a table of one-to-one character mappings for translation? Make trans. what will be the okay. So we have this code snippet and we have to predict its result. So double asterisk operator raises one variable to the power of other. So integer 1 is raised to the power of integer 2. So 4 is raised to the power of 2, which is 16. So we have question number 17, which is what will be returned from the find method if no substring occurrences are found in a string. So we have run that it will return -1 in that case. So which of the following functions is used to count the times a substring appears in a string? So count method is used for that purpose. What does the float division do in Python? Yes, it divides two numbers and round down to the nearest whole number. Okay, yes, this one is it. Which of the following functions is used to round a number to the nearest whole integer? So round a number to nearest whole integer. What? I think it was float. Successfully completed the Python basic chapter. Next we will cover loops and sequences from the next video. I don't know why they put the install Python chapter here, because we have already did that before and we were doing it from the very first video. So yes, we had done that. Let's just check this. I think we will do this. We will just put an eye on this chapter tomorrow. Then we will start with loops in the next video. Till then, Allah Hafiz.